A thief throws some money to the side and says to an elderly, disabled woman, "Your money is lying over there." As the elderly woman bends down to pick up the money, the thief secretly takes her ATM card and inserts his own empty ATM card into the machine. The elderly, disabled woman takes the money and the empty ATM card and leaves. A kind-hearted girl sees everything and tries to take the ATM card from the thief's bag, but her arrogant trainee co-worker records a video of her. At that moment, a police officer also sees the girl taking the card from the thief's bag. The police officer calls out to her, and the kind-hearted girl runs away. The police officer then tells the thief, "That girl stole your ATM card and ran away with it." When the thief opens his bag, the card is missing. The police officer runs after the kind-hearted girl. The arrogant girl who recorded the video says to herself, "Now I will show this video to the boss and get my trainee co-worker expelled from the training center." After some time, the elderly woman stops a taxi, gives money to the driver, and sits inside. When the taxi driver looks at the money, he realizes it is counterfeit and gets out of the taxi and says, "You were trying to fool me with fake money. Get out of my taxi right now." When the elderly woman checks the note, she realizes it is indeed fake. She then looks at all her money and discovers that every note is counterfeit. The shock makes her feel unwell. Just then, the kind-hearted girl arrives, helps her, and gives her medicine. As the police officer starts approaching them, a car passes between them, and the kind-hearted girl and the elderly woman hide. The elderly woman tells the kind-hearted girl, "When I was withdrawing money from the ATM, a young man gave me fake notes and stole my ATM card without me realizing it." The kind-hearted girl hands her ATM card back and says, "I saw everything while you were withdrawing money, so I secretly took your ATM card back from the thief." The elderly woman blesses her and says, "You are a kind and noble girl. May God reward you for your goodness." Sometime later, the arrogant girl shows the video to her boss, in which the kind-hearted girl is seen taking the ATM card from the thief's bag. The arrogant girl says she is a thief and should be expelled from the training center. Later, the kind-hearted girl brings the elderly, disabled woman to her home. As the kind-hearted girl is leaving, her employee card falls there. The elderly woman picks it up and says, "This girl works at my son's training center." Later, the kind-hearted girl arrives at the training center and the boss fires her from her job. After some time, the elderly woman comes to the training center to meet the kind-hearted girl, but the arrogant girl treats her very badly. Just then, the boss arrives and says to the arrogant girl, "This is my mother." When the police officer and the thief see the kind-hearted girl entering the training center, they follow her there. The police officer says, "We have come to arrest her." The elderly woman immediately says, "The real criminal is not this girl. She is kind-hearted. The real criminal is this man who gave me counterfeit notes and stole my ATM card." The police officer then arrests the real thief. The boss says to the kind-hearted girl, "Please forgive me. I made a mistake, and from today you will be restored to your position." Kindness always wins in the end.